right now. Man, that shit too much, man. Yo, let me ask you something. I understand.
Wack 100 recently posted footage of himself confronting Fat Joe in a hallway, a direct, face-to-face exchange stemming from an ongoing dispute involving Fat Joe's associate, Pistol Pete.
Let me tell you something, y'all. They said, pardon me, brother, pardon me. Sorry about that. Winning every award, every Yo, Wack, what's up? Yeah. What's going on, man? What's going on, man? This thing is that, this like, damn, you Wack.
And you get a photo of the phone. Pass it off.
We don't need no pictures right now. Man, that shit too much, man. Yo, let me ask you something. I understand.
Pistol Pete is known as the wildest member of Terror Squad, and there's been multiple stories about him putting in work.
Have you ever seen somebody stick a Puerto Rican flag into the middle of the yard and attack every black person in sight?
And put the Puerto Rican flag in the middle of the yard, boom, stab everything that's black.
We're gonna go out there, we're gonna put the Puerto Rican flag in the middle of the flag, and we're gonna stab everybody that's black. And I did that.
What's his name? Pistol Pete?
Pistol Pete?
I wasn't around when this happened.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And if that would have happened, it would have been a legacy that everybody know about it. You know something? I asked my pops. They said, yes, the boy is real.
And I said, all right, boom. So I told all my black friends, stay in the cell. We went out to the yard. Boom. The guys ran down on the guy that cut the other black kid. They all ran down on him, almost killed him, 1 inch away from his heart, took him to the hospital. Now the whole jail is closed. Now they opened the jail again, and I go back out there, and I say, okay, on this day, this is what we're going to do. This day, we're going to go out there, we're going to put the Puerto Rican flag in the middle of the flag, and we're going to stab everybody that's black. And I did that. I went out there and we did that. We put the flag and I stabbed everybody. And the guy that was the main guy that was getting away, he was handcuffed, shackled. They was escorting him out. And I ran down, chased the police down, backed him down, and cut him out in front of the police. Wow.
The origins of this go back to when Max B appeared on Pistol Pete's podcast and used the platform to push back against long-standing rumors that he had cooperated with law enforcement.
Top, right? You know, we gonna make sure we clarify some shit, right?
Because we know about plea allocution, we know it's a little controversy in the air, whatever. Clear that up for us, you know what I'm saying?
For the sake of the streets and for the sake of real nigga love, let's get into business. Because I took a plea after getting blown trial to 75 years, which I didn't take the plea in the beginning.
Facts.
Because a rat nigga gonna take the state gonna make him take the plea and say, if you get a plea, but you gotta tell on your co-defendants. Y'all don't have that. There's none of that on the stand. No bigger bell on no stand. No tape, complete police station statements. None of that. All right? So let's get that right. So after I blow trial for 75 years and get convicted, after 9 years, I get granted PCR with lawyer money. I got lawyers, by the way. Let's just talk about the facts.
Talk to me.
I got lawyers. We put a motion in for PCR against Jerry Saloon. He's a greaseball. These niggas is all greaseball working on my shit. Stealing.
Ever since Max B been released from jail, Wack 100 has been claiming that he has paperwork on Max B.
In the murder robbery, we know you have some involvement as well. What do you know about them? She works at Scarlet Strip Club and lives at this location. They're letting him know she is an interest. He knows she's of interest because they put the play together. Anytime you give any information up on anybody else other than yourself, you're telling. And this is why your crowd is not going to understand. Our rules are our rules. We don't give a damn about what the civilians or the L7 think. The minute Max B told that detective where that woman lived and where she worked, and they apprehended her, she then told on Pooh Sims, who got 120 to life, and she did like 8 years or so. She went to jail as well. You tell it. And if you read the document, you're going to read.
But I heard she told on Max B as well.
Listen, it don't matter. He told on her first.
Okay.
You don't give a shit.
Let me ask you. Let me ask you one question.
If you read the document, it says.
No. So the paperwork.
Wingate also urges that the court erroneously failed to find any mitigating factors. Specifically, he argued that the conduct.
So when Fat Joe came through Los Angeles, Wack 100 took that as his opportunity. He pulled up on him directly and made his position clear. He wanted Fat Joe to get word to Pistol Pete that he needed to apply the same standards across the board. If Pistol Pete genuinely stands against snitching the way he claims to, then that energy should be consistent, regardless of who's sitting across from him on that podcast.
When I come out as Fat Joe, I don't think nothing of it. That's the homie. But you know Fat Joe gonna speak his mind, as he's supposed to, right? So you know, as soon as Fat Joe see me, he going to his Fat Joe. Yo, Wack, we gotta talk, we gotta figure it out. I'm like, Joe, what you talking about? We gotta figure it out, right? I'm talking back to Joe, he got a security there. I've been knowing these dudes 20 plus years, right? So we know each other, right? My team with me is team with him, but it's just our teams, right? But a few people, I guess, they kind of put it together. They like, oh, it might be a problem. Fabolous got out of there. He got little. He got up out the room, right?
Fabolous left like that?
Is getting out the room because he think it's going to be something. Anything come up with Joe, Pete, your movement is kill all rats.
It's crazy. Right? My nigga Pistol Pete did 20-something years.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Pistol Pete did a DVD one time called Snitches Get Stitches and some chaos. His shit is kill all rats. Listen, I'm being honest.
Right.
And so he called all these rappers and Cameron's like, if a nigga snitch, take his skin off his head.
We put the work in front of you. You never double back in the dress, right? The lie that was told on your platform, screw what I'm saying, what he's saying. Here it go. This man said they'll never show me on the stand mentioning anybody's name. Was Pooh Silver the shooter? Yes, he was. Before he went over there, did he tell you that he would shoot to kill? Yes, he did. And then in the paperwork, it says, I assisted the DA by helping you locate and find Gina Conway. What did it say? I mean, yo, don't get mad at me.
So that's where things stand. The question now is, where do you place the blame in all of this? Was Wack 100 out of line for confronting Fat Joe directly over someone else's dispute? Or does this have less to do with principle and more to do with keeping his name in circulation? Because that's a conversation worth having too. Drop your take in the comments below. And make sure you stay tuned. There's more coming.